This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Every Indian who travels overseas has a horror story about our airports. So does every foreigner who happens to travel to India. I have with me somebody today as my guest who's trying to change all of that. Rajiv Pratap Rudy, the new Minister for Civil Aviation.
Hi.
Rudy, welcome to Walk the Talk. You got quite a job cut out for you.
I know.
Rudy, you've been traveling overseas with your family. Tell me, if you came to this airport and you were not a VIP, you were here with your family, what are the things that will make you mad?
Look, before I start, I must admit this is not the airport which I dream and which should have been there. And well, I would not like to compare it with anything in the world because it is nothing.
But this is the main international airport in your capital, the Indira Gandhi International Airport.
This
in
as
Delhi.
well as Mumbai, and both the airports deserve to be much better. In fact, what we dream to, we have what we call world-class airport. They should be like that, but it's not that, and we all admit that. But then we have started working on that. I would completely be responsible for what exists today. It's not what we have even thought. And I feel very scared walking down because it's only you who's brought me here, I'm here. But I don't want to be there to tell you that things are great.
But
here.
why do you
Things
feel
are
scared?
not.
Why do you feel scared?
No, it's not scared. It's basically I feel very disappointed. Things could have been better earlier and not exactly what it is, even if we've not been keeping the pace with time. But now at least I must thank the government and the cabinet and the Prime Minister. Finally, we have decided to do up these airports. And when we are talking about doing up these airports, we're talking of making it the best in the world. And that is what world-class
But
airport
is that going
which
to
we try-
happen? We've heard that
Yes.
many times
Yes,
from many ministers over many years now.
Now, your apprehension is very correct. We had planned it out. It's almost 4 years planning it out. Now the cabinet has approved it last month. We are in process of deciding the bidders, and in next 8 months you will find the work starting. In next 3 years you will find a world-class airport at Mumbai and in Delhi, and that's going to happen
Well,
because we have worked it out.
You won't have an airport in 3 months, a new airport in 3 months.
No, I said in 8 months we're going to decide the whole process. Look, we have processed a joint venture in which 24% would be the airport authorities, 26% would be the airport authorities participation, and 74% would be the international.
But Rudy, in all these cases, there is a lot of resistance from within the system.
I know, because things have been in government control most of the time, but it's a part of the entire liberalized process which we are talking. And we have aimed to achieve what we have achieved in this country in roads, in ports, in
But
IT.
that's
That is
why,
what our target.
that's why one is most dismayed about civil aviation, because for 4 years, finance ministers in their budget speeches have announced privatization of airports.
Yes, I have admitted that,
And
but
then it
we have
doesn't happen.
passed that stage. Now we are going to do it, and the work has started. We have already invited the global bid for our technical.
But why has it not
advisor.
happened in the past? It's been the same government. What kind of
No, we
resistance
had
comes in from
we
within
had
the system?
constraints of the act which had to be passed in Parliament. It had to be. It went to the standing committee of Parliament, which took about a year and a half, and then we had to bring it. And then we needed a consensus to be built up in Parliament to get this thing going. So that has taken a lot of time, and yes, we are moving towards reforms, but we have not been able to put things on a fast track. Airport is one of them which we are going to put on a fast track now, and we are going to achieve it.
I mean, you can go to capitals around the world, and not big capitals. Go to small countries. Go to Maldives, for example. I don't know if you've been to Malé. That airport is beautiful. It's efficient. There's not crowds like this.
And
not
absolutely,
the kind
I
of
do
mess you
not
see here.
deny. I do not deny. Things are wonderful elsewhere, and we are going to make a wonderful airport here in Delhi and in Mumbai. Things are not as they are supposed to be. They are crowded. They are not organized. The counters are not there. The facilities are not there. X-ray machines are scattered. The systems are not there. The queue system is not there. Trolleys are not. All these things, but it has to be an integrated approach. It cannot be in isolation.
What is at the root of this? So much else has improved in India. Why not the airports?
This is a priority economic infrastructure, and it has been delayed, I would accept.
No, but why? I mean, just
there has been- there
hold
has-
forth for a minute on reasons as you analyze them.
There has been a political debate on the subject. It has been delayed. Fortunately, roads have taken off, ports have taken off, IT has taken off. Civil aviation has, to a certain extent, has lagged behind. But now I'm sure with what the Prime Minister has mandated to me, we'll achieve it.
Is there sufficient determination within the system to do it?
Yes, I can assure you, Shekhar, in next 8 months, even in this next 8 months, you will see a substantive and a quality changes in the existing airports, because we are going to run it and improve it. And that is not only here, even we are talking about the smaller airports in the country, even the domestic departure. And I can assure the nation through you that you are going to see a distinct visible change in next 8 months. I can assure you that.